Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nabiha, metric number 047123, section B. So today I'm going to present about test 2, question 1, analyze the obligation and challenges of the government in order to protect the rights of IDP. Before we go to further, we must know what is concept of the IDP. So, IDP is individuals or groups that are being forced or obliged to leave and remain away from their home, but within the border of their own country. The situation was usually happen because armed conflicts, persecution, situation of widespread violence, natural and human-made disaster. However, the government still need to taking care of the IDP's right, even though there's many factors happen. There are few obligations and challenges of government to protect the rights of IDP. So, what is a government obligation in order to protect the rights of IDP? First, through prevention. Prevention such measures should be focused on both preventing unnecessary displacement and when displacement are avoidable, taking steps to mitigate its harmful effect need to be taken. According to Article 5, all authority and international actors shall respect the human rights and humanitarian law to prevent the condition that might lead to the displacement person. Second, having data collection and accurate information such as number, location, and policies in manner that met to the IDP's needs of protection. 3. Giving humanitarian assistance. Government need to ensure IDP survival and fulfillment of their basic needs, such as food, giving water, sanitation, everything that related to the rights of IDP basic needs. Fourth, non-interference with the family life and protection of their family. Government are obliged to take measures in order to preserve the family unity, family reunification, fate of the missing body, and also treat the dead body with respect manner. Number 5. Provide food and water sanitation. 6. Promote equal access, which is government need to ensure that equal rights to documentation and resulting to access welfare schemes such as pension and social protection. Number 7, giving IDPs to participate and freedom of expression, which is by giving chances for IDP to express their thought. The government would have a new idea which would changes to the better way. And number 8 is through monitoring. Monitoring is essential both to ensure that the existing provision of the IDP's law and policy are fully and consistently being implemented in the countries or states. Even though government are aware to their obligation, but still government face the challenges to protect the IDPs. So, the first challenges is economic instability. Instead of developed state, there are also developing countries that hosted for IDPs' right. The economic instability faced by the developing country have give challenges as they need more money to protect the IDPs' needs and rights, such as they need money to provide the food, water, basic needs, shelter, and everything that related to the basic need of the IDPs. Second is lack of social integration into the local community. Newcomers often do not speak the local language, create unease through the local community to accept the newcomers, as the local community usually does not accept the newcomers as they would practicing the new cultural, new custom, so that they won't easily to accept the newcomers such as IDP. So, in conclusion, even though many challenges being faced by the government still need to taking care over the rights of IDP in their country. With great number of international humanitarian, human rights and development actors, the global support also it will help the government to protect the rights of the IDP. So thank you from me.